All right, this will work great for our salsa. Come on, let's go make some. Hey! Alright, well, I'm the Only Sir Cracker, and that was a quick update. Hey there, this is the Only Sir Cracker, and I'm coming to you from the front yard today. It's the Only Sir Cracker. Guess what? I knew the camera was on the entire time, because I'm having fun with you. Hey there, YouTube friends. It's me, the Only Sir Cracker, and I'm in here in the garden today. I've got a bowl. So, yes, it's that time of year again. It is time to harvest. And I have got a lot of tomatoes to harvest this year. So, come join me and let's go harvest. So as you know, and I've told you many, many times about my 55-gallon barrels, well, they produced this year. Take a good look at these tomatoes. Isn't this just amazing? And they are on all of my plants. Now this is the first harvest we're gonna get. And in order to harvest your tomatoes, the best way to do it is there's this little notch that comes out of the top of your tomato. If you put your finger up on the very top of that notch and pull back, it'll pull it off without damaging the stem. And you still get to keep the little green thing, which in this case, I'm gonna do some canning today. So it's not necessary to keep the stem part of it, but it kind of makes it a little easier to get them off and less violent. But look how big these are. I mean, these are some big tomatoes. Pretty cool, huh? So let's see if I can fill this bowl with my tomatoes. And the picking process is pretty quick. And if you want to harvest your seeds, you know, this actually is a good stage in the tomato to harvest seeds. There's a couple of tricks you got to go through in order to do it, though. In order to get the seeds in their prime condition. But we can talk about that in another video. But look at those tomatoes. Isn't that just amazing? It looks like that's pretty much it for this plant. That's not bad for a first harvest. And even look down here. You can see here the cherry tomatoes. Look at all these little guys. They're just amazing. So we'll go ahead and harvest a few of these guys. The thing about this cherry tomato is it has been producing fruit constantly for like the last month. One or two here or there, and it just has no sign of stopping. I mean, if you look here, look at all this fruit. This is all unripe tomatoes, and it will just continue to flower and continue to produce well into the fall. So, all right, that's all that are ripe on that one, it looks like. So let's move over and get the middle one. Now this one's hard. Next year, I am definitely going to do this differently. My marigolds are really big. They're up here in the way. They're really only here for the bugs and keep the bugs down, but it's made it quite difficult to get into my middle plant, and they're up so high that you can't, the plant can't get light. So I've got one down here. That's not a bad tomato, and there's one up here. And because this plant, oh look at that hiding. Because this plant is hiding here in the shade between all these other plants, it's not getting the sunlight that it really needs. So next year, I'm definitely going to space them out a little bit better and give them more room. Well, I think I have one hiding way back here. I do. Oh my gosh, these are super ripe.
Dad, can I have a flower?
Look how red that is. That is awesome. That right there is almost perfect for getting seeds out of for next year.
Dad?
Oh. I think that's all of them off of this plant. Let's double check.
A couple died on there.
There are a couple that did die. What happens is if you let them sit on the vine too long, or you don't notice them. But I think this situation, I think probably bugs or something got to them. So,
Dad?
yes.
Can I have a flower?
Not right now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get these marigolds pushed out of the way. Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to go ahead and clip these things back. They're pretty much done for me for the season. And look at that. Oh my gosh. These plants are so big. So, please don't mind the noises in the background. My children are enjoying the last couple of weeks of their summer vacation. Okay. What's that one? Cool. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my harvest here, and I'll see you real soon. All right, and this is what we get for the harvest. For the first go at it, there's some great big ones in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take all of the stem pieces off. And I'm going to put them in a strainer here, and I'm going to wash them really good. And then my wife and I, we've discussed it, and we've decided that we're going to go ahead and do some homemade salsa, and we're going to can it.
Mom.
So yeah, you know what? For the first harvest of the year, this is really not all that bad. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to skin them. I'm going to wash them really, really good, and then I'm going to dice them into a real fine dice. I've got some onions that I have freshly picked, and we are going to saute those up just a little bit to give them some more flavor. And yeah, we're going to make ourselves some homemade salsa. Well, this is what we've got harvested so far from our garden, and it's still very early in the season. We're going to have some sauerkraut this year from our cabbages that we still haven't harvested. These two here are pint and a half. Well, all four of them are, but these are our salsas that I made just the other day. And I've got some corn and some onion from the garden and some garlic and tomatoes in these. And then these here are my koshers that we got. I sliced them up and made kosher dill. And then purple jalapenos. Yeah, the thing about purple jalapenos is when you decide to put them in the can and yeah. Anyways, they turn green. They kind of got a purple tinge to the onion that I've got in them, but for the most part, they are green. And this was just with some garlic and onion, and I did half and half water and vinegar. So pretty simple. And I'm not going to go into great detail about my canning process because that's not really what my YouTube videos are all about. It's more about the process of having a garden and going through the troubles and tribulations with that. So anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate every subscriber I have, as well as thumbs up and comments. I can always use more comments. I'm the only Sir Cracker. Take it easy.